God be the glory, all blessings, you heard? Hey, what's going on, guys? I see you back here with me again. I hope you guys are having a blessed one. But moving further along in 2020, and I have another video for you guys. Where I'm at in my life right now is pretty interesting. And I don't know about you guys, you know. I'm stuck in a place in my life where it's like, I don't want to feel that type of hurt again, but I want to experience real love. Like, how many guys can say this? You know, like, I don't want to feel that type of hurt again, but I want to experience that love. You know, and men don't really talk about their emotional, you know, status and stuff like that. We don't really talk and touch on things that deal with our internal, you know, issues, but we hurt. You know what I mean? We go through stuff. We go through things. We've met a lot of grimy women out here. They've been role switching on us. But where I'm at right now is I just don't want to feel that type of hurt again. I don't want to have to figure out things and pick myself up after I'm thrown down, or try to big myself up and tell myself like, yo, you that dude. Don't worry about what she did or what she did. You know, you a king. You know, never forget that. I'm just not at that stage right now. And I feel like a lot of us is at that stage. Like, I don't know about you, but feeling that type of hurt is just totally different. You know, the food was different, the drinks was different, TV shows, things I'm watching is different. Like, you know, that pain was different. But when I was on the cusp of thinking I was falling in love, man, that happiness was off the chain. And I was watching things that wasn't even funny. I'm over here looking at my lady walking down, like I'm in a great feeling. And it's just the possibility of me knowing that I could have felt that emotion. The possibility of me letting me know that I could have been in love at one point in my life, but never have gotten over that hump, kind of bothers me too. So I'm kind of stuck, you know. I'm kind of stuck between knowing if I want to go for that love, or if I'm afraid if I'm gonna feel that pain again. And one thing about me, if you guys know, is that I go after everything that I want in life. You know, I push. You know, I really try to, you know, get everything that I want. And you guys know I'm gonna get it. But ask yourself the same question. You know, are you guys, you know, settling for bad situations because you don't want to be hurt again? Are you guys, you know, afraid to actually allow yourself to love? You know, and if you are, then we on the same page. You know, if you are, don't feel bad. You know, I'm on the same page with you. Like, I've been through so many situations where it's just like, yo, listen, I know this is love. I know it's love. I know we good. I know we happy. It can't get no better than this, and it just flopped. And it wasn't what I thought. But those 2 months, 2 weeks, 3, whatever those moments were where I felt like I was falling, or that right there, I want to hold on to. Because if love isn't anything of that moment, I need that. I need that. It's just that pain is just different. That pain is just different, you know, having to listen to those songs that you dedicated to that significant other, and then it doesn't sound the same anymore. You can't remove their face from that song you was listening to, or, you know, eating at a place that you really like, but you can't, you know, remove their face from the place that you was eating at, or, you know, the inside joke that you had with the person, and you can't tell the joke to somebody else because, you know, it reminds you of the other person. It's just like, the same way that there's so many negatives, there's so many positives, you know what I mean? And it's just like, you have to ask yourself, you know, are you willing to go through that pain? Are you willing to experience that just for love? You know, is love worth it? You know, do you feel like you're willing to go over the hump and do that? Fellas, listen, I know. Listen, we savages. You know, we savages, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. We can't be doing this our whole life. We gotta leave something for the little niggas, you know what I mean? We gotta leave something for the young boys, you know, if they wanna be yachties and all that, and talk to a bunch of girls, you know, we gotta be model citizens for them. Most of us don't got father figures, so we gotta be the father figures to our little brothers. Most of us don't have those figures that's gonna show us how to be a man, and we gotta be that man now. We have to start loving these women right. And I'm not even talking about from the fact of, you know, loving the women right. We have to love ourselves first. You know, I know how it is us growing up, and we have to, you know, deal with so many trials and tribulations. We have to deal with so many things that's putting us over the top, and things that's hurting us, and all those types. I understand that, but we got to start somewhere. It has to start with somebody, and I'm hoping it starts with me. I'm hoping this video you watching helps affect you. But we got to get over this hump, man. We got to do it. We got to. The reason being is that, you know, nobody's going to teach us how to be a husband. Nobody's going to teach us how to raise a household. They're going to teach us how to be a thug. They're going to teach us how to be in the streets, because they don't want to see us multiply. Not in a way that it can change things. You know, so me knowing about experiencing that pain, experiencing that hurt, although it hurts, the possibility of me actually falling is dope. The possibility that the girl that's for me is out there somewhere is dope. And we all have to push forward. Ladies, you don't have to be Meg. The style, you don't have to be her. You can't be on that type of time and then be looking for a husband. We can't take you serious. We can't. We just can't. That's just not in our nature. We're gonna look at you for one thing and one thing only. We all are better than our circumstances. We all are better than our situations, and I feel like we need to be better for each other. You know what I mean? And the biggest thing about feeling that pain and going through that hurt and then searching for that love is communication. We want these things that we say is so meaningful to us and that we need and we yearn for, but are we putting ourselves in a predicament to actually get those things? Am I putting myself in a situation where I'm ready for the love that I'm asking for? I might want it and I might not be prepared for it. I might mess it up and never get it again. But one thing I can say is that I don't ever want to feel that pain again. That pain was different. Asking myself, was it worth it? Asking myself, was it worth me putting my all into the situation for it to never go through? Asking myself and telling myself, yo, Matt, you had to go through this, to get past this. How many of those situations you had to go through, to get past? And some of those things you're still dealing with. Some of those scars you never talked about. You in relationships right now that you never told that person that, what you've been through. How can you really love? How can you really open yourself and subject yourself to this emotion or this possibility if you still holding on to things that hurt you? There's so much out there, man. There's so much out there. And I ain't got the answers for everything. But I tell you right now, man, for that feeling, for that emotion, I'll do it again. I'll go through it again. For the possibility, I'll go through it again. Call me a fool, but I'll go through it again. I feel like it's just something so different about it. I feel like we open up our minds to a possibility. There's so much negativity in the world. There's so much toxicity on social media. There's so much toxicity, in the world. You'll see more of terrorist attacks. You'll see more of dead people. You'll see more of this. But you won't see more of love and caring and happiness and positivity. You won't see that nowhere. Because that overpowers everything. How is it that we can see something so vast and so quick on social media that's putting out so much negativity and so much things that when you look at it, it makes the emotions bothered? This kidnapping, these rapes, these murders, these terrorism, all of that makes you start your day in such a negative space. Imagine you woke up and all you saw was love, little animals playing, little kids playing, relationships together, marital couples together, fixing things, salvaging things. Your mindset is going to be towards that. We're so caught up in trying to be in music videos and trying to be on Love and Hip Hop and trying to be on, the next thing that's popping, the next thing that's kicking off. But are you scared of falling in love? Are you asking yourself every day, is love really worth it? I feel like love is everything. The reason why I can talk about love right now, I know you guys are probably asking, like, how can you talk about it you haven't experienced it? Because I give it off. I can give off love with everything in me. Everybody that's watching, everybody that supports me, everybody that has my back, everybody know that's love. Like, the love I give is just different. I care about people so much. I care about my viewers. I care about my subscribers. I care about my youngins. I care about the older people that, tune in. The people that's been hitting me up, that's been, tuned into my clothing line, tuned into me as a person, tuned into me as a human being. That's important to me. What I'm giving off is so selfless. I want more for other people than they want for themselves. That's what I think love is. Love is so selfless. It's so selfless. It's not about what can you do for me. It's what can I do for you without anything in return. If all I can do is put a smile on your face and make you feel better about yourself at the end of the day, that means I'm good on the inside. I don't need a give and take type of thing. That's love. And for me to have that, for me to experience that in a significant other, it's going to make it worth it. I know it is. Because all that I've been through, all that pain, all those heartaches, all those messed up situations, all those things that I held on to, all those people that I thought was the ones, all the people that... It's going to help me understand why none of that worked out. And the one I'm supposed to be with is going to come along. I be stuck though. I be stuck asking myself, like, yo, Are you willing to feel this pain again? Just to get a taste of that feeling that you think you want? Are you willing to cry, not eat, stress, eat ice cream, listen to the sad songs, if everything falls through? Knowing that you're so close to stardom, knowing that you're so close to something bigger. Are you willing to go through that? Just experience love. I see what love could do. I see how powerful it is. I see the love that I give off. So if you're asking me, are you willing to go through this pain to experience that type of love? If somebody could love me how I love people, I'll go through it 100 times. And 100 times more. You gotta ask yourself the same question. Are you holding yourself back because you're afraid to feel that pain again? What if your next one is your last one? I appreciate you guys for tuning in. It's your boy Matt Thomas, it's your boy Royalty. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe. Share this with your friends. You never know who needs a new heart. You heard me? Talk to you guys later, alright? Later.